From the pitch-black, echoing subterranean chambers of the Egyptian pyramids to the massive resonant plazas of ancient Mesoamerican cities, from the 5,000-year-old megalithic passage tombs of Ireland to the sacred carved-out caves of the Peruvian Andes, sound has always been far more than just a medium for simple communication. For our most ancient and mysterious civilizations, sound was a profound physical force, a sophisticated technological tool, and even a direct, engineered pathway to altered states of human consciousness. What if our ancestors possessed a far more advanced, empirical understanding of the physics of acoustics than we have ever dared to give them credit for? What if they didn't just build for the eye, but for the ear, creating architecture that was designed to sing, to vibrate, but to fundamentally transform the neurological experience of everyone who entered? This is the hidden resonant power of ancient acoustic engineering, a lost science of vibration that doesn't just challenge our modern assumptions about the past, it shatters them, revealing a world where stone was a musical instrument and a temple was a mind-altering machine. This is a glitch in the very fabric of our reality. This isn't just architecture, it's a symphony of secrets, a forgotten mastery of the invisible, a level of technology that simply shouldn't exist. This is the sound that was meant to be stone, a level of technology that shouldn't exist, a level of technology that shouldn't exist. This is the frequency that was meant to be sacred, a level of technology that shouldn't exist, a level of technology that shouldn't exist. This is the vibration that was meant to be a tool, a level of technology that shouldn't exist, a level of technology that shouldn't exist. Across the entire globe, from the Neolithic to the Bronze Age, archaeological sites reveal an astonishing, almost universal consistency. Massive stone structures designed not just for visual grandeur, but for specific, often overwhelming auditory effects. Take, for instance, the ancient ceremonial center of Chavin de Huantar, perched high in the Peruvian Andes. Built over 3,000 years ago, this site is a breathtaking marvel of both hydraulic and acoustic engineering. It features a complex, multi-level network of subterranean galleries, narrow, claustrophobic passages, and precisely placed ventilation shafts, all meticulously carved from solid stone. When modern researchers blew into traditional conch shell trumpets known as pututas within these dark, labyrinthine chambers, the sound didn't just echo in a normal way. It reverberated, it was amplified by the geometry of the stone, and it began to swirl around the listener, creating a disorienting, almost hallucinatory auditory experience. This wasn't an accidental byproduct of construction. It was a deliberate, masterful manipulation of sound, designed to induce trance-like states, to facilitate communication with the divine, and to utterly transform the initiate's perception of reality. This isn't just a temple, it's a massive acoustic instrument, a sonic gateway to another world, a world where the laws of nature were written differently, a world where the laws of nature were written differently, a world where the laws of nature were written differently. The sophisticated design of Chavin de Huantar suggests an empirical understanding of sound propagation and psychoacoustics that is simply staggering. The narrow, winding passages were engineered to act as acoustic filters, selectively dampening the higher, harsher frequencies of a voice or a trumpet while allowing the lower, more resonant frequencies to dominate. This created a deep, rhythmic hum, a sonic drone that is scientifically known to induce meditative and trance-like states in the human brain. The strategically placed ventilation shafts were not just for air, they were designed to amplify and direct these sounds, creating an immersive 360-degree multisensory experience that would have blurred the lines between the physical world and the spiritual realm. Modern acousticians who have mapped the site are consistently amazed by the precision of these designs, suggesting a level of practical knowledge that rivals contemporary concert hall engineering, all achieved without a single modern tool or a written theory of physics. This isn't just clever building, it's a lost science of sensory control. It speaks of masters of the invisible world, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity. But Chavin de Huantar is just one verse in a global song of ancient science. On the island of Malta, the Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni, a colossal subterranean temple complex dating back to 3600 BC, features a chamber known as the Oracle Room. When a male voice speaks or chants into a specific carved-out niche within this chamber, the sound doesn't just echo, it hits a perfect resonant frequency that causes the entire 3-story rock-cut structure to vibrate. Modern scientific analysis has revealed that the resonant frequency of this chamber is exactly 110 hertz. This is a critical number in neuroacoustics. 110 hertz is a frequency known to specifically affect the prefrontal cortex of the human brain, the area responsible for higher-order thinking and emotional regulation. Exposure to this frequency can induce deep meditative states, feelings of overwhelming awe, and even mild auditory hallucinations. This isn't just a room for prayer, it's a psychoacoustic machine, a Stone Age device designed to physically and neurologically connect the human mind with the infinite, suggesting a cycle of achievement that has happened before, a cycle of achievement that has happened before, a cycle of achievement that has happened before. They are the glitch in the art historical matrix. How did these ancient builders, operating thousands of years before the invention of the oscilloscope, the frequency analyzer, or the digital microphone, discover and harness these incredibly precise acoustic properties? Were they simply the ultimate masters of empirical experimentation, meticulously refining their stone-cutting techniques over hundreds of generations, guided only by their ears and the deep, intuitive observation of how sound behaves in enclosed spaces? Or did they possess a lost, high-level knowledge of the physics of vibration, a secret science of the spheres, passed down through elite priestly castes that has since been erased from our historical record? The mounting evidence from sites around the world suggests a deliberate and highly sophisticated application of acoustic principles, far beyond anything we typically attribute to primitive ancient societies. It hints at a worldview where sound, architecture, and the human mind were seen as a single, integrated system of energy. They were not just building, they were tuning the earth itself, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity. Even the Great Pyramid of Giza, a structure already famous for its mathematical and astronomical perfection, is now being recognized for its remarkable acoustic properties. The King's Chamber, built entirely of massive resonant red granite, has been found to vibrate at specific frequencies that create a powerful, almost palpable physical sensation in the human body. Some researchers, including pioneers in the field of archaeoacoustics, suggest that these resonant frequencies were intentionally engineered into the very dimensions of the room to enhance spiritual rituals, to facilitate physical healing, or to induce profound altered states of consciousness in those who entered. From the chirping echoes of the Mayan pyramids that mimic the sacred Quetzal bird, to the winter solstice voice amplification at Newgrange, the very stones of our ancient past seem to be singing a song of lost knowledge. This isn't just a tomb or a temple, it's a resonant chamber, a giant, stone-hewn musical instrument designed to tune the human soul to the frequency of the universe. It suggests that the pyramids were actually power plants of sound, a world where the laws of nature were written differently, the proof that we don't know who we are. Masters of the invisible world, masters of the invisible world, masters of the invisible world. The precise architectural details of these resonant chambers, the selection of specific stone types, and the meticulous carving of their internal geometries all point to a deliberate, scientific understanding of sound that transcends simple trial and error. Consider the possibility that these ancient cultures understood something fundamental about the universe that we have forgotten, that sound is not merely a byproduct of energy, but a form of energy itself capable of shaping matter, influencing consciousness, but even communicating with unseen forces. The evidence suggests that our ancestors were not just listening to the world, they were actively shaping it with sound, using acoustic principles to create experiences that were both deeply spiritual and profoundly technological. They were the original sound engineers, the masters of vibration, using the very fabric of reality as their instrument. This isn't just a theory, it's a resonant truth, echoing across millennia, waiting for us to finally hear its message. But the implications of ancient acoustic engineering extend beyond spiritual and ceremonial purposes. Could these advanced sound technologies have had practical applications? Some researchers propose that specific frequencies could have been used in construction, perhaps to levitate or move massive stones, or to precisely cut and shape them. While this remains highly speculative, the idea of sonic manipulation of matter is not entirely alien to modern physics, with concepts like acoustic levitation and sonochemistry. If ancient civilizations had a deeper understanding of these principles, they might have employed them in ways we are only beginning to imagine. The sheer scale and precision of megalithic structures around the world, often built with stones weighing hundreds of tons, continue to baffle conventional explanations. Could sound be the missing key, the lost technology that allowed them to achieve these impossible feats? Furthermore, the study of archaeoacoustics is revealing how ancient sites were designed to interact with the human body and mind in profound ways. The resonant frequencies found in many ancient chambers align with brainwave states associated with deep meditation, healing, and even altered states of consciousness. This suggests a deliberate intention to create environments that facilitated spiritual experiences and perhaps even enhanced cognitive abilities. It challenges the notion that ancient peoples were merely superstitious, instead portraying them as sophisticated engineers of human experience, using sound as a tool to unlock the hidden potentials of the mind. This isn't just about ancient buildings, it's about ancient psychology and neuroscience, a lost understanding of the human condition. Next, we journey to the heart of the Aegean Sea to a discovery that challenges the very notion of written language. We will explore the mystery of the Phaistos disc, a clay artifact covered in an unknown hieroglyphic script that has defied all attempts at decipherment for over a century. What secrets does this ancient spiral text hold? Join us as we attempt to unlock the meaning of a language that time forgot. You won't want to miss it. The past holds secrets that redefine our understanding of the future. This is where history meets high technology.